So I'm a little late, but the patch did come out today. This was the big patch for our holiday update, including the new Cozy Celebrations in-game event that started this morning. So I just want to read through the patch notes really fast and talk about everything that's new, and then I will hop into the game and show you. So it says, Holiday greetings, Simmers. It's that time of year again when we prepare to celebrate the holiday season, and we are coming up with an update to spread some holiday spirit in The Sims 4. Along with the festive Sims Delivery Express drop, which comes in today's update with no additional download required, we'll be kicking off a brand new, very festive themed event shortly after the update is available. Happy holidays to all Simmers around the world. From the Sims team. So this is what's new. This season, The Sims Delivery Express brings you 2 new items along with culturally inspired creative Sim assets and recipes. Your Sims can enjoy this cozy hot cocoa tray offering 6 delightful hot drinks and a comfy blanket quilt stand, which adds a cozy touch to any room. Dress your Sims in Romanian-inspired clothing for the whole family, plus a new scarf and a full-body outerwear coat. Enjoy creating 2 new dishes with your Sims. And I'm sorry, I'm definitely going to mispronounce the dish. Mamaliga, maybe, is a beloved traditional dish enjoyed in many Eastern European countries. Musasinki is a festive treat that brings families together to honor the past and welcome spring. Please leave a message in the comments below on how to pronounce the 2 dishes correctly, because I'm 100% sure that I butchered the names and I want to make sure I get it right. Also starting today, not only will you have access to some new festive Sims Delivery Express content, but we are starting the Cozy Celebrations event with 3 weeks of all new rewards and some global traditional based quests to take part in. One of the quests will even have you use the cozy hot cocoa tray from the SDX to complete your event track, so be sure to grab one of those from build mode. For more information and help for the Sims 4 events, please be sure to check out our help page. So just looking really quick, it looks like the first quest is going to give you a wreath and some decorative shrubs. The second quest gives you a jacket and maybe a front door mat. The third quest gives you another wreath and a picture TV frame. The fourth quest gives you some slippers. It kind of looks like a GameCube, but I'm sure it's just a generic video game console. And another wreath. The fifth quest gives you a sweater and a fourth wreath. And the final quest gives you, I don't know if it's the hair or the scarf, and then a trait. There's also a ton of bugs fixes. So for base game gamers, SDX 11 should no longer cause the sky. No longer see the side, causing the game to shut down unexpectedly. Addresses a crash when there's a certain mods are active. Switching between pack filters on the store screen is more prominent for Simmers on the PlayStation and Xbox. Live events are no longer referred to as discovery events. Stairs from these 3 packs will now support walls beneath them. Small stud and hoop earrings from base game can now be found in more categories. And a number of adult and children tops from base game have been added to the winter weather category if you have seasons. And for the Life and Death expansion pack, in new saves, Nylon Spectre, which is also known as Nervous Subject if you played The Sims 2, has the proper Grimborn trait, because his father is the Grim Reaper, and Mermaid Hair will no longer get cut off and create the Sim. And then for Dine Out, which, by the way, mind you, this pack is so old. Dine Out came out like 2016, 2017. Absolutely ridiculous. But this pack is now getting a bug fix. When going out on a date, it's important that everything goes just right. Sims will actually go through with requesting a table instead of backing down and canceling the interaction. That's nice. I'm very glad to see that. So even though it's a little bit light on the bug fixes, I really am excited about all the free things that did not have to be a part of the quest. I think that was one of my bigger fears, was that these quests were going to take away giving us free SDX drops, and it doesn't look like that's the case. So I just wanted to pop into the game really quick and show you. So if you search in base game under the cold weather section under base game. This is one of the two coats that you'll find. It's the one on the right, and this is the free outer coat that came with the patch that came out December 3rd. It comes in about 16 different swatches, and I actually think there were some cute options. I didn't even have to change her shoes because she was already wearing something that I thought was decent, but I ended up going into that pretty easily. I do wish it was easier to find things that came into the game as a base game like update, like what was new. It didn't have any sort of marker or indication that it was new or that it came from this patch. So I had a hard time finding the scarf. I actually couldn't find the headscarf, which also came with base game in this patch. Then when I went to go look for the 2 items, I had a hard time finding those as well. So I had to actually search in build by mode. So I searched for the comfy blanket quilt stand, which is just a decoration. This also can be found under the miscellaneous decoration section. It comes about 5 swatches. Doesn't have any gameplay associated with it, but it is kind of cute, and I think it works nicely if you have cottage living. And then the other item that came free with the base game update was the cozy hot cocoa tray. I had to search for this in build by because again it was kind of hard to figure out what it was, but it's actually under the miscellaneous activities and skills section, which I'm not quite sure why it's there. But there's a couple of options that you can do. So you can stock the hot chocolate bar with different types of hot chocolate. So there's vegan hot chocolate with marshmallows, regular hot chocolate with marshmallows, peppermint hot chocolate, spiced hot chocolate. So there's quite a few options. If you have your sim drink one of these drinks, you do get a positive confident moodlet, and the moodlet is called warm sipping moodlet, basically just from drinking it. Doesn't really matter what type of hot chocolate you drink, you get the same moodlet. Doesn't have any other interactions. Children and up can drink the hot chocolate, but only teens and up can actually stock the hot chocolate. So children can only drink it once it's already been stocked. And then I did find the 2 recipes. So the Mama Liga is level 2, and if you are playing with cottage living and you happen to already have flour on hand, you can make it with 2 sacks of flour. And then the Musanichi is a level 3 cooking skill and also requires 2 sacks of flour. So that's kind of what came out of the base game update. I'm kind of excited. I'm glad it was a free patch. This is not a part of the quest, so regardless to if you play the cozy celebrations quest for the holidays or not, you are able to still get these 2 dishes, 2 create a sim items, and 2 build by items. So I think that's a nice touch from the Sims team, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Let me know in the comments below, have you updated your game and have you found these items? Let me know if you find the headscarf, because I still couldn't figure out which one was new.